I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
Gentlemen, hello. How are you? Good to see you, fellas.
Hey,
howdy ho.
Awesome to see you guys. And I do mean that. A Crobot show, even a music video. Music videos are nice because it gives you a little taste, but until you experience the pure, unbridled energy of a Crobot show, I don't think you've really experienced a rock festival, a rock show. And I want everyone to do that. Pencil it in. I know you guys are going to be out supporting this new record. You have been out supporting this record, and I'm sure we'll see plenty more of you. But yeah, go see Crobot before it's too late. I'm not saying you guys are going anywhere. Not like you're dying or anything. I'm just saying do it before it's time. It's time.
Every day, more and more, we're dying.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. Every day that passes, you've got less opportunity to see it.
Right. You got less chances as we inch closer and closer to that deep, sweet darkness that reaches all of us. Let's talk new rock now. The new album, Obsidian. If you don't mind me saying this, this is a standout album for me, and that is because we've got your freshman album, we got your sophomore, your junior, and your senior album, respectively. That's how I kind of gauge them in there. You've graduated. This is your fifth album, maybe even your freshman college album, if you will. So with that being said, and Chris, if you want to kick it off, Brand, it doesn't matter. What stands out with this record as we see this fifth album from Crobot?
So I think you said it. You said it well, man. Like, we've graduated. I think that from here on out, it's like we're taking care of ourselves. You know what I mean? Like
right.
it's that sort of energy, and I love that. For us, because we've learned all the tricks of the trade, like different producers, different production tricks, or different songwriting ideas. Hey, let's try this. Let's do this. Let's push it this way. Let's try that. But now it's like we're not even thinking about any of that. We're just sort of like writing songs that we love, and we're having fun. Like, yeah, we're having fun. Yeah. Like recording the records with our friends. Like, we have a really awesome inner circle of people who we've met, recording these records. So it's so much less stressful and it's so much more fun. I think it shows. Maybe it shows that we're going towards a heavier direction, but that's just because it's just a natural sort of lean.
Yeah. Brandon, you wanna piggyback off of that?
Yeah, I think it's just authenticity. I think not that anything we put out there hasn't been authentic, but now we understand, being through the trials and tribulations that we have been, what means something to us and what we want to put out there and the way we want to represent ourselves through our sound. So I really think that's this record.
Chris, to jump on something you said at the beginning is taking care of yourselves. This was the first record without label backing. Exciting, scary, fun, not so fun, doing it yourselves. How did the band feel on that? What was that experience like?
I mean, it's all the above, right? But that's such is life, right? It's a constant roller coaster, but we've been, thinking about it, it hits me in moments, and it's like, we've been through everything. Yeah. Like, what haven't we been through? We've been through everything at this point. So, to circle back, like graduating, exactly, like we've experienced so much. We bring a lot to the table in that regards of like, all right, world, throw something at us. Like, we can handle it now. And not that we couldn't before, but we've always been a band to just kind of do it and not think about it too much, but just to show up and let the elements do what they will to us and just stand strong in the midst of it all. And here we are. Kind
of going along with that. Do you think 5 years ago it would have been the same? 7 years ago it would have been the same? How you would have approached this monumentous project as a band?
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's hard to say, because like, when you're younger, or when you're just getting into like the music business, like, you sort of think that like someone's got it figured out and there's a guarantee for something. So like you put your trust in certain people or things, or you step back and you don't push as hard because you think they're taking care of that.
Yeah.
So I think that there is no like guarantee or like blueprint that works anymore. And it's sort of like, oh yeah, what we were doing and our gut, was right all along, really. Yeah. Like, so it's cool to be able to like, I wish I could go back and tell myself then like, no, just go with your gut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always sort of like the right choice, even if it's always the right choice for you, right? Because even if someone else's choice maybe work a little bit better, I mean, your gut, you're going to feel better with your gut. You're going to be more proud of your gut. You're going to be just more comfortable following that decision. And not that we necessarily didn't, but it was just a much more unsure of yourself time, I think,
right
5 years ago.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Rock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.
I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
Well, I'm super excited, and I can just hear it as you guys are describing it, and just even the poise, the confidence, the certainty of knowing what Crobot can do, what you've always been able to do, but putting that stamp on this latest work, again, Obsidian, which is out now from Crobot, the 5th studio album. Is there a track on the record that really speaks to you that you're like, man, that hits me?
I think it's From the Ground for me. When we were writing that song, I just got the vibe right away, like, this is the best thing we've ever done. You know, it's an emotional ride. It's got dynamics. It's got, all the things that we're known for. Of all the songs that we've written, to take a step back and be like, which one am I so extremely proud of the most? That's probably the one, because I think it definitely encapsulates what we're all about.
I love it. What about you, Chris?
I think everyone would expect me to say Happiness, right? Because that's like our first acoustic song. That's obviously like heartstrings. But The Flood has Neil Fallon from Clutch on it. He does the intro and the bridge, and Clutch has been like my favorite band since I was a kid. It's dark and heavy, and I'm really proud of that one because and we had Neil's seal of approval. It was cool.
Clutch is a band's band, and I've always said that, and I think that's so cool. You guys were able to bring that element in and add to the depth of the sound of this. But you guys really kind of got that guttural, primal Crobotness on this one. Was that the theme? Brandon, when you guys got in, did you say we're going to write a heavy album, or did it just kind of organically come out that way?
Everything kind of organically happened.
Yeah,
from the sound of the record to the theme of the record to the lyrical direction, like everything was just kind of happened organically, and it happened in the way of because of our process. We just write and write and write and write, and then some things float to the top, and then those things that float to the top, you try to grab them before they go away, and and reel them in and work on them. So that's what we did. So it just kind of organically happened in a haphazard way, as things do in Crobot, the Crobot universe. You
find a way. If there's a will, there's a Crobot way. And with Obsidian, I think it's cool that we get to explore a new sound and again, still Crobot. It's what I think kind of level in sound. Chris, is there anything different maybe the band might have done on this one, or you wish you would have done?
No, I think what we did, like we set forward knowing that we wanted a heavier record, more on the side of metal, and musically, and we let our drummer sort of like let his feet fly a little bit, like he's playing more like a metal drummer. He's not trying. We're not saying to him constantly, "Hey, man, maybe a little more John Bonham, Dave Grohl." You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, so we're giving him, we're like letting that sort of come in more organically, and also just the guitars. It's more of a guitar forward record, whereas not that I think that like in the past, like on Mother Brain, for example, like we mixed it sort of like for modern rock, where it's like vocals, kick drum. You get a lot of that heavy in the front, and the guitars sit back just a little bit. But with our boy Alberto, who mixed and recorded this, that's never going to happen. So guitars were up front, and you really feel it,
Yeah.
But I mean, I think everything else is as well. Not that anything takes a back seat. It's just it's definitely a more rock metal mix.
Yeah. Well, again, if people haven't checked it out yet, it's so much fun, as all things Crobot are. Obsidian, it's out now. Go check it out and enjoy this next stage in the Crobot lineage. And when you guys are inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and you're giving your speech, you're thanking me for this amazing interview in 2024, whatever it may be, we'll all look back and be like, we knew it. I was there for it, and it's awesome. It's heavy, and it's Crobot. Well, now that the important stuff is out of the way, fellas, now that we got everyone excited or more excited about Obsidian, can we do rapid fire real quick and then get you guys on your way? Let you go to entertain the masses.
That sounds exciting.
So how should we do it?
So I want you both to answer. All right. And there's no wrong answer. You don't have to have the same answer. You can just go with your gut, much like you did with this record. All right. I want you to go with your gut. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be gnarly. We're going to have a great time. So let's start easy. Stairway to Heaven or Highway to Hell?
Wow.
Oh my God. That's a horrible question.
That's a great question.
Oh my God.
I got to say Highway to Hell.
All right. Brandon's going Highway to Hell.
I'm going Highway to Hell because they didn't steal it.
Hey, that court's been that's been settled. That's been settled.
Right. Sorry. Actually, Highway to Hell was probably stolen. We just don't know about it.
Straight or curly fries?
Curly.
Straight.
All right. I like it. Disco or techno?
Disco.
Oh, you two are out on that. I could see you guys out on the dance floor, that lighted dance floor, polyester and everything. I can see it.
The groove.
Would you rather see Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster?
Bigfoot.
Now, where you're from, Brandon, the Pennsylvania area. Chris, are you from that area too? You're from the.
I lived there for like over 10 years, but I'm from East Tennessee. Yeah, that's where we started.
But both those areas, Bigfoot sighting areas. Have you guys ever felt like you've had a Bigfoot somewhat encounter?
Yeah, we had an encounter with him, and actually got him high for what I believe is the first time he ever got high. So
check out the Nothing video.
The Nothing. Oh, gotcha. I was thinking, or did you guys just smoke too much and you thought Bigfoot was there? And okay, I like it.
It's all about perspective, man.
Yeah, I thought I smelled Bigfoot on tour quite a few times, but it was just us.
That's just the van. All right, last one. Would you rather take one punch from Mike Tyson or 100 punches from Russian fighter and little person Hasbulla?
Oh man,
Hasbulla.
Give it to me swiftly, Mike Tyson.
I mean, I would have to see this Hasbulla person.
Maybe like 3 feet and change. Not a big guy, but he's got a lot of fight in him, a lot of heart in him.
Is he a boxer?
I guess you could call it that.
Okay. Get it over with. Maybe Mike Tyson.
One punch. Outside of possibly dying, I think that's probably the smart one. Smart one. Yeah. But the guy got killed by Mike Tyson. I think that's something we could put on your epitaph. Everyone would be impressed. That would be great. Gentlemen, thank you for humoring me. More importantly, thank you so much for talking new music. It is always a pleasure. Crobot, Obsidian, it's out now.
Thank you very much, man.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Rock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.